Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Robot Wars Reborn Cup Season 1. Hope you guys have been enjoying the ride so far. We have one more heat to take care of, and that is Heat E tonight, where there are some very good competitors and there could be some dark horses. Very big names as well, like Carbide, Behemoth, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see who will contest the Heat Final while also giving themselves a good shout in case they lose it. So to get to the first two fights of the night, let's go to the desk Barangoat to see who gets the victories. Thank you, Robot Barangoat. Pleasure to be back for the final heat of this season, and we've seen quite a little bit of everything so far. We've had our group of death, we've had our weak heat, and we've seen a lot of good stuff so far. Can't wait to do the final heat, which seems to be the animal heat. We've got a doggo, a kiddo, and a night pinch. So hopefully everything will go smoothly for those robots. They got some tough competition, so we'll go now to the bracket and see who's facing who. Now for anyone who might have been confused what I meant with doggo, kiddo, and night pinch, well, we don't have Thermidor, so Can Opener is acting as this Heat's crab bot, and then Pussycat and Bulldog Breed are a bit self-explanatory, I hope, at least. Well, here's what the Heat looks like. All of those animal robots are fighting somebody else, so we'll see if the animal theme is kept by the time we get to the second round. First up, it's our crab substitute taking on Mortis.
From Cambridge University, Mortis.
Another heat, another doodle recreation. Are you really surprised? He's come in with a very nice Mortis. It looks very good. It's got two working weapons, the flipper and the axe. That big chassis might be a problem if it's in the firing line.
From West Bromwich in Birmingham, Can Opener.
Almost another doodle recreation here, replaced by the Barangoat. Very good weapon system, but if the arms are too weak and break off, it won't be good.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And it's time to begin Heat E. One bot made by Doodle, one inspired by Doodle. Both bots getting their weapons going. Looks like Can Opener got some decent damage there, and now Mortis lifting him up, pushing him backwards, and then toppling him over fairly nicely. It was a bit slow though, wasn't it? Good work there by Mortis. Can Opener trying to get those pinchers around him again. They're so wide. Oh, there's parts off! It's the flipper of Mortis! Well, just as I was about to speak about the wide nature of those arms, they've done damage! Mortis down to now just an axe bot, and you can see he has suffered major damage on both sides. Can Opener with a rocky start, but he's fixed that very nicely. And Mortis is in major danger of getting knocked out. Can Opener moving in because he thinks he's got it, and he does!
Cease.
What a showing from Can Opener. Poor Mortis, he really didn't have enough time to get going. Can Opener taking him out fairly quickly and moving on to the next round. So, the eye pinch has done it. Now we see if the cat can do it. Pussycat's taking on Cassius.
From Stowmarket, Cassius.
Not much has been changed to Cassius since he appeared all the way back in the early stages of Robot Wars Reborn. He got some custom skins, the weapon's decent and he's got a little wedge, but it's a weak weapon that could break off easily.
From Gloucester, Pussycat.
Another bot from the early days of Robot Wars Reborn, but Pussycat has had many upgrades. The weapon isn't the best, but its drive is decent.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Really intrigued to see how this fight is going to go. It's kind of tough to call a winner on paper. Both bots with some good stats that counteract the other robot. Cassius taking advantage of the ground clearance issue that Pussycat has. Not able to get a solid flip just yet. Pussycat is a bit on the heavier side, and quite frankly, I don't even know if Cassius's weapon can flip some of these heavy bots. He's going for the pit release. So, not sure what the thinking is here. He's toppled Pussycat though on his side. Pussycat struggling to get back onto two wheels.
And Cassius looks ready to take advantage by shoving him into the pit. Is Pussycat stuck? Can he get out? It doesn't look like it. And now he's going to get thrown in the pit, where he can definitely not get out.
Cease.
Cassius has won it. I'm not sure what happened with Pussycat there, but he didn't have 9 lives, only 1. And the feline has fallen. Cassius is through to take on Can Opener in the second round. But when we come back, we still got 2 first-round matchups to complete. Welcome back to Robot Wars Reborn Cup. We're in the middle of the first round in Heat E, which has seen Can Opener and Cassius advance to the second round. We still got Atomic, Carbide, Bulldog Breed, and Behemoth all ready to go for fights in the first round to complete our second round. So, let's go see between Atomic and Carbide who will go through.
From Arley in Worcestershire, Atomic.
He would have beaten in his reborn appearance if it wasn't for the forgetting of his secondary weapon, a spike in the back powered by a piston. The flipper's kind of weak, but at least he's faster now.
From Derby, Carbide.
In real life, Carbide is one of the most feared bots in Robot Wars. In this game, he's got an exposed weapon motor and slow drive motors. Beatable.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
So Carbide begins his run towards the title. So does Atomic, or, well, he's taking damage, so his might be over pretty quickly here. Already the flipper damaged by Carbide. Atomic moves in with a spike, and it looks like he's got Carbide smoking. We're 20 seconds in, and both bots have weapon damage. Well, what a start this is. I can't see the fight lasting much longer, though. Atomic now completely going with that spike in the back. Powered by CO2 and a piston. He lost part of the flipper almost immediately from Carbide, who is hanging on. If he were to lose his weapon, he'd be in major trouble. But he's going after Atomic, and it looks like he's going to get enough damage to win the fight by knockout, and he does. Well, Atomic's main weapon is his flipper. When it broke immediately, he tried to go for plan B. It just didn't work. Carbide will go through now to the second round, and he'll meet another flipper. We just don't know who. It's going to be Bulldog Breed and Behemoth fighting now.
From Cannock in Staffordshire, Bulldog Breed.
Since his nearly unbeaten run in Robot Wars Reborn Episode 14, Bulldog Breed has now been given skins that match the beauty of his powerful flipper. Still a little bit sluggish though.
From Hemel Hempstead, Behemoth.
It's only fitting the last spot we show off is a doodle recreation of Behemoth. It's got very good tree mechs, it's got a very defensive and attacking weapon, but it's weak.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Another flipper versus flipper treat for us today. Who's gonna come out on top? Oh, and an early exposure of bad ground clearance done by Behemoth to Bulldog Breed. And he's doing it consistently. I didn't think Bulldog Breed had that bad of ground clearance. Or it could be just that Behemoth has very good ground clearance. He's going for the outside of the arena flip and narrowly missed it there, losing Bulldog Breed to the last second. And then he's bumped into the pit release button. Bulldog Breed toppled yet again. Behemoth giving him not a chance, and he's flipped him out of the arena! Oh, what a performance from Behemoth. Well, there goes Bulldog Breed in pretty quick fashion. Don't think it was as quick as Storm 2 versus Dantom Kia, but that was still pretty quick. Behemoth, you've gone through to the next round, and you're facing Carbide next. good luck to you. Can Opener and Cassius in the next match when we return.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Robot Wars Reborn Cup Season 1 as we get ready to wrap up Heat E. We have Can Opener, Cassius, Carbide, and Behemoth all in the second round. Only 2 can go to the Heat Final, and they have to win impressively just in case they lose, because maybe they could get the wild card. To see who's going to make a good name for themselves, Barangoat, take it away.
Thank you again, Robot Barangoat. Well, it's good to see that iPinch was able to survive his first round matchup. Unfortunately, Doggo and Kiddo could not do the same. So we're down to one animal bot that's apparently not even an animal bot, because I've been told he opens cans instead of being a crab. Well, whatever. He's into the next round, and we'll see how he and the others fare right now. And here's what the round 2 matchups look like. Can Opener, who took out Mortis, he's taking on Cassius, who disposed of Pussycat. And then Carbide and Behemoth will be fighting each other. Both had to take out Flippers to get here in Atomic and Bulldog Breed, respectively. 2 bots will win to go to the Heat E final, so let's get right to it. Can Opener versus Cassius.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Here we go to start round 2 in Heat E. Can Opener moving across to try and take a little nibble at Cassius, riding up over that kind of low wedge. It's not the biggest, it's not the lowest Cassius, but so far it's proving to be decently effective. Can Opener not getting clean bites on the sides. He's caused some damage. Cassius knows he's got his work cut out for him. He's got to be careful to not get that weapon into a dangerous spot. The pit release has been hit. The pit has deployed. Cassius now trying to get Can Opener near it, and he succeeded in getting him near, but not in. Almost isn't good enough in Robot Wars Reborn Cup. Good shot there by Can Opener. Now he's gotten to the backside of Cassius. He's got him where he wants him. A little chip of Cassius Flipper lies now on the ground, and there's more of it. We talked about the weak Flipper and a Can Opener. He didn't have to do much, but he got the pieces he needs, and now he goes in for the knockout to confirm his place in the Heat Final, smoking Cassius. And there it is! Can Opener finishes the job. He's through to the Heat Final, and he drives in the pit for some reason. Could it have gone worse for Cassius? I'm not so sure. That was pretty bad. He's out. Can Opener is into the Heat Final. And now to see who he's going to face. It's either the horizontal blade of Carbide or the big plow flipper of Behemoth. Let's go find out who it is.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Winner meets Can Opener in the Heat E final. Loser goes home and back to the drawing board. And it's Behemoth on the attack early on with a good flip on Carbide, who is now inverted. This will be a real test of that plow in the front of Behemoth. We know it can attack, but can it hold up to a bunch of repetitive hits from a horizontal spinner? Behemoth going for the pit release. He's confident enough that he can get Carbide in. Carbide nearly driving himself into the pit. What was he doing there? Did they get confused by the inverted controls? Maybe. Behemoth trying to go again. Oh, what the? The drop zone item has gone crashing onto the floor, nearly went into the pit. I still don't know what that is. It looks like a gigantic weight. Like a buoy or something. I don't know. Behemoth has lost a piece of his weapon. And this is what we mean. It's a minute into the fight, and he's already starting to come undone. Carbide may not be... Oh, there's more pieces of Behemoth. Now this is getting bad. Carbide is one of the better spinners in this competition, and Behemoth is crumbling. Well, we said it was going to be a test. He would face more horizontal spinners if he were to get far, if he wanted to win the competition. But it doesn't look like he'll face anymore because he is falling at the test. Smoke pouring out of... Oh, Carbide! Carbide is smoking? Well, how did that happen? I'm pretty sure Behemoth has lost his axe, so I'm not sure what happened there. He's now got a small piece left of the plow flipper. No, he doesn't. Never mind. He's lost it. Behemoth has no weapon. And Carbide looks like he's got this under control. He's taken off more pieces. Carbide, one of the feared names in this competition, and he's showing why with a very impressive display right now. Doing this all while inverted as well. That's a testament to good driving. Behemoth had a very good start too. He went for the pit release, and I think that's where the problem started, because it gave Carbide a chance to calm himself down. Behemoth backed into whatever fell from the drop zone and has taken significant damage. He's now a hit away from a knockout. Carbide trying to move in to get the final blow for this, to give himself the knockout to assure he's in the heat final. But this might go to the judges. Behemoth isn't attacking, neither is Carbide. What are they doing? Well, Behemoth has been kind of smart about this. He's forced the judge's decision, but I don't think he's going to win it. So, of course, that fight has gone to a judge's decision. The judges have made their decision based on style, control, damage, and aggression. And it was a unanimous decision. Lots of damage, lots of control, all for Carbide, and he is through to the Heat E final to take on Can Opener. Boy, that's going to be an exciting matchup. And this is the end of the heats. So that means all the heat finals are next week. We'll see you then to see who gets the grand final spots.
We've seen a lot of champions and tough robots so far making a name for themselves, and Heat E once again, no exception. Two-time Annihilator winner Can Opener versus 2016 Robot Wars winner Carbide is the Heat E final. We now know all Heat finals, and all of these fights will be next week as we start to take shape and prepare for the grand final. I am Sterile Barangoat. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next week. Have a good night.
It's delicious.